What up? It's your boy. I got LR Vegeta finally. Did not get him to SA10 yet. My intention is to grind him up to that. Not going to use Kai's. Got him to 12 additional, 9 crit. The extra additional, I know a lot of people say to put hella additional. I put more additional than crit. Eventually, his super attack greatly raises attack for 1 turn, so if he gets an additional, his attack will go up, but I feel like that's not good enough to warrant the super additionals and super shit crit. So I kind of went middle of the road, more additional, less crit. And let me just say, it's a miracle that I was able to get this man to LR status this week. Because honestly, you know me, I'm all about the script. You know, I'm all about the bots. I figure I'd do the Duran event. I feel like this event's hard enough, but not too hard. I mean, granted, his leader skills are not the best. You know, I was out there, I was using a script. I was like, oh, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. And then guess what? The app update came, and the APK update did not. So what ended up happening is I actually had to play the fucking game, which is terrible. That's the worst thing you can do. Alright, this looks good. So I actually had to grind like a good third of just the medals, which I like playing the game. I do like it, but honestly, I really do not have the time, especially at work is when I usually run the script. So that way when I come home, I can do whatever I want in terms of playing the game. Although, I mean, it's not terrible, you know, grinding, doing an honest man's labor. But Lord knows, fucking, it feels good just setting it and forgetting it and coming back later. You know me, I'll do anything when it comes to grinding that OG. But yeah, this Vegeta actually looks really cool. He seems cool. I feel like they could have done a lot better job in terms of his links. I really find it odd that the kind of epitome of being prepared for battle, someone who goes to the moon or comet, whatever, trains just to come back to fight the androids. He's prepared for battle, but he doesn't have the link skill prepared for battle. It's like, why are you disrespecting Vegeta? Why are you putting disrespect on this man's name? Let's see if I can actually get... I was going to say, let's see if I can actually get his Ultra Omega combo, because then I could actually hit both of them, but looks like that's not going to happen. Looks like that's just not going to happen. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, let's do that. Boom. But, yeah, busy week as usual. So I'm happy I actually got to grind out this LR Vegeta. I tell you what, though, what made the grind a lot more easier is that I was chilling, watching a lot of good genjutsu. There's nothing better than good genjutsu. I was watching R. Kelly lose his mind, which that made me happy because finally white people realize that R. Kelly is a creep. Well, I can't just say white people. I guess people in general realize that he's a super creep. Because for years, everyone's been making fun of the fact that this guy's like, you know, super creepy and super weird, and the fact that he's all up in, I'm sorry, I'm just taking a moment to realize that none of these guys link. Oh, all right. What are you gonna do? Yeah, like I was saying, people finally realize that R. Kelly is super duper creepy. And dude, R. Kelly, if you watch that interview, I really recommend you go watch that interview. You know, R. Kelly was losing it when in the middle of the interview, all of a sudden he just starts standing up and he starts screaming. And he's like, I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my life. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, R. Kelly, you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know how you on this. Ooh, look at this guy. Look, look, look. 2 super attacks? Not bad. Not bad. Would have been nice if one of them was a crit, but what are you going to do? That's the thing. Vegeta does seem cool, like I said. But come on, dude. No links. No prepared for battle? What the heck? What the heck, Bandai? Alright, what should I do here? I'm going to do the dumb thing. I'm going to keep this Vegeta here. I got to use an item because Vegeta cannot tank for shit. Let's do that. Imagine Vegeta is what I'm saying. And we'll do that, and then we'll send Super Saiyan 3 Goku away to go, you know, what are you going to do, dude? What are you going to do? Yeah, I wanted to try this team out just because I wanted to see how good of a leader he was, because a lot of times when I get an LR card, I don't use them as a leader at all. The only time I ever really used a leader heavy was LR Goku, the OG one. So, LR Super Saiyan Goku. And that was just because it was so early on. He was only key +3. for everybody that I liked a lot. But it's interesting to see certain cards like this that are category leaders and they actually are decent. I definitely, if I just started playing this game, I'd be a lot more happier than what it used to be with the Super Strike units and dumb shit like that. Ooh, your boy Turles out here, he's like, yeah, we ain't taking no damage no more. That's good, Turles, because I just used a fucking Icarus, you piece of shit. Why couldn't you have done this earlier? Let's do that. And this Turles is 100%, by the way. He's a rainbowed. So this man out here, he gonna get additionals, crits, megaton attacks, and he just fucking working it. Ooh, nice. And actually, I was mentioning that I was watching some good Genjutsu with R. Kelly. God bless R. Kelly. But what I have to watch, and I need to watch, and I want to watch, is the fucking Alex Jones interview on Joe Rogan. I watched the first 10 minutes, and already I'm sucked into the point where I'm like, oh my god, I gotta finish this shit. That's the thing that's crazy. Like, whenever I'm at work, like whenever I'm like, this is the same thing happened when I was in school. Whenever I was at school, whenever I had finals, whatever, everything's going on. A lot of good Genjutsu, a lot of new good games. Dude, Devil May Cry 5 just came out. And I'm like, fuck, I want to play that game. And meanwhile, last year when I took off vacation, right, I took off just to play Red Dead 2. I'm like, all right, Red Dead 2, this is going to be great. I played Red Dead 2. I'm like, okay, this, first of all, the online isn't here. That sucks. Second of all, why the... What link skills do we guys have? Oh, prepared. Oh, yeah. You forget that link skill exists. Ain't that right, Vegeta? Let's do that. Let's do this. Try to make way for this dickhead to get some key. I'm sorry, Vegeta. No disrespect. I'm going to use another Icarus. Should I use an Icarus? Yes or no? No. I have one guy tanking, alright. I took off last year a couple days to play Red Dead 2, and the story was alright. It wasn't as good as Red Dead 1 in my opinion. And there was really nothing going on. There was no good Genjutsu, you know what I mean? Like, shit was slow. And as soon as I get back to work, things start picking up. You know, WorldStar got some good jutsu. Breakfast Club got some good jutsu. I mean, I tell you right now, if it wasn't for Soulja Boy, I don't know how I would have made it through this year. If it wasn't for Soulja Boy and his good Genjutsu, it'd be over. I'd be just fucking calling it quits by now. But the point I'm trying to make is, no matter what, you will always be disappointed. You take off work to enjoy some jutsu, not going to happen. You stay in work and think nothing's going to happen, everything's going to happen. But, hey, that's life. What can you do, right? Can I get one Ultra Omega Shenron Colossal Omega Manga attack, or what's going on here? Vegeta? The fuck? Did I use an Icarus, by the way? No, I didn't. Should I use an Icarus? I should heal, definitely. I don't know about an Icarus, so fuck, that's pushing it now. That's pushing it now, don't you think? Boy. Speaking of video games, like I said, Devil May Cry 5 just came out. And I'm interested to play it because a long time ago, I never played Devil May Cry 5. It always, Devil May Cry, it always looked interesting, but I never really played it. I never really, like, got into it. But one game that I played that was very similar and people at the time were kind of ripping on it was Bayonetta. They're like, Bayonetta's just a Devil May Cry fucking clone, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? Low-key, I played the clones before I played the OG ones. Like, this year is the first time I played God of War. But in the past, I played, like, Dante's Inferno, and I played, what else? I played, what's that called? Fuck, what's it called? Ninja Guardian? Ninja something? Not Ninja Gaiden. I played a ripoff of Ninja Gaiden, which is also a ripoff of, God of War. Legit don't remember the name. It was a good game, though. Let's keep it real. It was a good ninja game. So I'm all about the ripoffs. I played the ripoffs before the real game, and I love Bayonetta. I actually just bought and played Bayonetta 2 because I have a Switch, and I realized, I'm like, oh shit, that's right. Fucking Bayonetta 2 came out on fucking Wii U. I can actually, like, play this shit. I'm like, holy shit. And I played Bayonetta 2. It was really fucking good. I was happy with the game. And actually, Bayonetta has a very decent story. Nothing crazy. Nothing like, oh my god. You know, it's not like Red Dead to me. Like, Red Dead is like the pinnacle holy shit story. But Bayonetta 2 had a pretty good story. I liked it a lot. And I also like Bayonetta, the first one. Which, by the way, if you buy Bayonetta 2, you also get Bayonetta for free, at least for the Switch. So maybe I'll let one of my homies play Bayonetta, or maybe I'll be a greedy piece of shit and just play Bayonetta myself someday. But I'm actually, my intention is to buy Devil May Cry 5. I want to check it out. It'll be the first time I ever play the game, the series of the game. Let's see. Can we please, God, can we please give Vegeta one time? One time for your homies. One time for your boys. One time. Can we give him a fucking Omega? Like, dude, I swear, I'm saving all that purple just to give Vegeta one fucking decent super. Like one Omega Colossal. I have not gotten one so far. Like, come on, dude. The fuck? But yeah, I think I'm gonna buy Devil May Cry 5. Maybe today. I might play it today, real talk. And I low-key, I was thinking in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm trying to be a nice Let's Play McGee. And you know how well I did with the Dokkan playthrough. I did about, what, fucking 30 parts, and then in the middle got bored and dropped it completely. So why not just repeat history? This time I think I might actually finish it. Devil May Cry 5 playthrough, 100% guaranteed. Definitely not going to drop it. Why would I do that? It's not like I'm busy or anything like that. But I definitely am thinking about doing that. I'm definitely playing Devil May Cry 5, and I hope it's not a piece of shit, because I tell you right now, a lot of disappointing games last year, my guy. A lot of disappointing games. Red Dead 2 disappointed me just because the online was shit. The story was alright. Online dog shit. Still is dog shit, by the way. What else? Fucking Black Ops was a piece of shit. Fuck you, Treyarch. What else? There are so many bad games. I'd say the only good games I played last year is God of War. Red Dead 2, the story was alright. It was underwhelming. The game mechanics, they fucked them for some reason. If you play Red Dead 1 and then go play Red Dead 2, you'll wonder why they made the gameplay decisions they made. Red Dead 2 was a good game. It was not bad. God of War was amazing. That was game of the year for me. And then close second was Spider-Man for the PS4. Spider-Man was such a good game, man. That was such a... That surprised me, because I didn't think Spider-Man was going to be that good. And then I started playing it, and I'm like, oh my god. It's like such free-flowing. And any game that has, like, you know, parkour shit in it, like, I remember Prototype. It wasn't the best game ever, but it had a lot of, like, parkour and what... Oh my god, I lost my passive. Had a lot of parkour and stuff, and it was so much fun. Like, it was such a good game. And honestly, this Spider-Man reminded me a lot of Spider-Man 2 for the PS2 and the GameCube. I played it on the GameCube. Great game, man. Such a good game. I really highly recommend Spider-Man for the PS4. I feel like it's the quintessential Spider-Man game that's come out in the past couple of years. Dude. Fuck off. We're letting Vegeta shine right now. We're going to use a goddamn Dende. We gonna heal him. And look at that. We gonna get the Omega Colossal Super Duper. Didn't get him the SA20 yet. Super Omega Mongi. Alright, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Vegeta's gonna get attacked a lot. If he loses right now, he's the cuck of all Saiyans. I will never respect this Vegeta again if he... Alright, how's he gonna die? He's a god. Look at this. Look at Vegeta. You think he gives a shit? Ooh. Ooh. Woo! Big bang attack! That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh my god. Whoa. I don't give a shit how much damage Vegeta does. I don't care if he does 2 damage. I don't care if he's a shit leader. That super attack is god tier. I'm putting this nigga on a squad, right? After I just saw that, that's it. We need a Shattering the Limit team immediately. Immediately. That is badass. And he's not that bad of a leader, honestly. 77% for pure Saiyans. Not the best, not the worst. Decent leader skill. 70% leads are kind of hard to beat certain events. Well, not really, but the fact that Vegeta doesn't really have anything going for him other than some mechanics. It's not like he's like Vegeta or anything like that. But, listen. Vegeta, decent leader. Dude, that super attack is badass. I'm finna grind up his SA to 20. And then, I don't know what team to put him on personally, because, like I said, I'm probably going to make him a sub-unit. On what team exactly, I don't know. Preferably, Majin Vegeta would be on the team, because he seems like to be the very best partner. As you can see, he has Saiyan Pride as well. So, maybe just throw him on a team with Majin Vegeta and just have him. Like, look at this team. This team, you know what this team is called? This is the fuck it, why not team. This is the team where I'm like, you know what? Why not? why not just have this team? Here we go. There we go. Vegeta, and then who's gonna bump off for Majin Vegeta? I'm sorry, dude, but you gotta go. You gotta go to make room for Majin Vegeta. There you go. They're the squad right there. So this is gonna be my go-to fun team for any event that is not too hard. Really cool. I like it. Shout out to this guy, by the way. This nigga. Alt says key for C, HP attack and defense plus 77%. That's a good leader skill. And as much as I love LR Goku, not everyone has him, obviously. He has a better leader skill, but he doesn't have Fierce Battle, and it's just depressing. But with that being said, I will rest my head. I'm finna download Devil May Cry 5, check it out, maybe play it, maybe live stream it. And that's pretty much it. Shit is legit. And by the way, if the transforming Vegeta is anywhere near as cool or cooler than this LR Vegeta, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have to take out some bank loans. We're going to have to steal some money because we out here, we trying to pull. You know what I mean? We trying to pull for that, man.